Hey guys, Spiritual Empress here. How are you? Good morning. um, I slept so hard, like I just woke up. And I know you won't believe me because my eyeshadow is on perfectly still. I took, I'm taking a couple days off of work to just literally sleep. Because I have such a horrible time sleeping. But I think last night I hit the pillow and for one of the first times in forever, I think I slept 8 hours. So, and my makeup didn't get messed up. That's pretty cool. But I wanted to do a quick video about just kind of like the annoying side to being very highly intuitive. A lot of this has to do with being a projector. Because I know a lot of people think that it's so amazing what you do. And it is amazing. It's amazing to help people and it's amazing, but there's a lot of like downside to being highly intuitive. Like, honestly, I wish that I would just have been happy with having like a normal life. But I don't. So, annoying sides to being highly intuitive. Number one, you don't sleep. Like, you don't sleep hardly ever because there's too much going on. I think it has to do, I think you have a bit of like a hyperactive mind. So you have to constantly be grounding, you have to constantly be centering. And it's because you see things that are going on simultaneously. So just so you guys know, past, present, future is existing simultaneously. And it was so funny too, because like other people will see it when they're around you, and it's because you amplify energy. So I know as a projector we amplify energy. So even yesterday I was on the phone with my grandma and I was walking my dog, and I stopped my dog because another dog that was off of its leash was coming towards us. So I was waiting for the dog to pass, and there was no dog. I was on the phone with her. I like legit told her this, and I was like, no, I'm waiting. There's this like dog that's off his leash. I don't see his owner, this, that, or the other. Like, there was no dog. So we see past, present, future that exists simultaneously. So if you guys can imagine, annoying things about abilities is that we're seeing multiple things simultaneously, and then trying to 3D, trying to work your normal job, trying to, and then on top of that, if your job's very demanding, it can be a lot. So, I mean, I have this ability to just kind of manage that, but to imagine if somebody comes in and talks to you or say something at work, you're also having annoying things too, as we have soul conversations. So like for me, I project into a person, so I'm actually communicating with multiple sides of their soul at one time. So this is how Venus and Pisces, or anybody who's a projector, we treat people as what we see on their soul inside, not as to what their 3D is actually like projecting out. So maybe their 3D is like not so great of a person. Like maybe their 3D version of themselves is not that great of a person, but we see them for what they truly are deep, deep, deep down. So yeah, I can say that that can get you into trouble a little bit, is because you see them for what they really are. You see them for what their higher vibration is. And, you want to kind of like cultivate that. And like people so far, I think for Aquarius and just like Venus and Pisces in general, we like we've been hurt a lot because of that. I don't know what it is, but yeah, we do see people for what they truly are on the inside, and not what they're like projecting outwardly. And that can be really annoying. Another annoying thing would be sleepwalking. Sleepwalking, I can say I fail astral project constantly. That's because I dumbed down myself. Because I don't want to be astral projecting. I've been astral projecting a lot more lately. And that's because I've been starting to sleep more, which is a good thing. My body honestly really needs a hard reset and to sleep. But failed astral projections, I did like a video on astral projection if you guys don't know what it is. I sleepwalk. I've always sleptwalked. The good thing now is I've contained it. I made like sort of like a soul contract with myself that I can't ever leave my house. Because when I was 16, I tried to sleepwalk, go pick my friend up at the airport so I could drive at that point. Yeah, I've contained that. And it's funny too, because my ex used to say, he's like, sometimes I'd wake up and you'd be standing at the edge of the bed and you'd just be standing there. And I'm like, yeah, failed astral projection. Like, it's not a big deal, guys. Like, the sleepwalking, like, isn't anything that would go to, like, a dangerous degree. But what I do when I sleepwalk is I hide things from myself. And I do this, I know on a higher level, I hide these things to, it's for, like, a higher purpose. Like, it's for a reason. So I decided I was going to take a couple days off work. And because I needed a hard reset. Like, my job's honestly very demanding. It's very demanding. I love it though, but I was just working a lot. Like, I've been working way too much, and so I needed just like this hard reset. And so I went to the store and I got this stuff called Calm. So if you guys don't know about it, it's amazing. It has magnesium in it. I had this sort of like hypertension that formed, and it hasn't gone away for the last, like, I think 6 months. It's really hard to carry around, especially being energy sensitive. But I bought this stuff called Calm. Now, while I was sleepwalking, I hid it. And the weird thing about sleepwalking is, being an intuitive, you have a sort of recall. So you wake up remembering that you sleepwalked and that you moved it. I cannot find it anywhere in my apartment. It was supposed to be so I could kind of knock myself out for the next 3 days. And it's funny because the last 2 nights I've actually been able to sleep without it. So it's been really weird. Annoying things about being an intuitive. Oh, people just come to you. Because I'm a projector and I amplify energy, people just come to you and they just verbal vomit on you, like verbal vomit, literally. And it's not even to a normal degree where you can, like, normally I know I'm really good at reading like social cues or verbal cues, and I'm very inept at or not inept. At shutting things down or shutting down conversations or calming people down or things like that. But I feel like a hairdresser sometimes, because complete strangers just come to me and start just like verbally vomiting their life to me, which is fine. I feel like for some reason I'm supposed to be some sort of outlet for that, but it gets very exhausting. I mean, like, this complete strangers, guys. They just come up to you and they, like, I don't want to know certain details about your life. Like, you're a complete stranger. Like, why are you telling me this? Like, it's very, very weird. What else can I say? Honestly, the creepy stuff isn't that creepy. What I don't like, also the ability to mood change. I can switch moods in a room, but I don't do that often. The thing is, though, when a highly sensitive person like myself, I'm a very positive person. I like to be positive, but I'm very easily affected by moods. So if people have like a shift in their mood or they're not feeling good, I typically stay away, or I try to block myself from them because it will easily affect me. I'm very easily affected by simple things or very small things that shift a mood or shift a mood in a room. But the thing of it is, though, too, is I can also shift moods. So I can also amplify things. So I can amplify energy. And it was funny because my boss said that too. And she's like, what is this? It's kind of a creepy effect. And it's because I can tune into everybody as them. I'm not really an I am. I'm more of a everybody kind of energy. So I can shift moods. When I say shift moods, I tend to bring things down, or try to bring things down. So the way that you can tell that I'm really out of sorts, and this is why I had to take a couple days off of work, is when I'm anxious, or when I'm acting anxious, because I'm typically never anxious, or for the most part never anxious. That happens maybe once, twice a year, where I hit a wall with something, where I've pushed it, or where other people have pushed me. But yeah, I can amplify energy, and I can shift moods of an entire room. And I never do this negatively. It's usually positive. So when I'm in an environment, people notice when I'm not there, because I try to make everything very positive. But when I do hit a wall, I can shift the moods of a room. I can shift the moods of an office. I can do certain things, but I'm very highly sensitive to when other people's moods shift. It can be annoying though. Like it's very annoying to be sensitive, and then because to me energy hits me 1,000 times harder than it hits everybody else. And then I'm a very strong person, so I can handle that. But after a while, it does get to you. And when you're strong intuitive, people don't understand when you say that you've hit a wall. They may understand that you're sensitive, or they may understand that you're intuitive. But when you say that you hit a wall, they really don't hear you. That's an annoying thing. Because you've handled things so many times before that they really don't understand when you've reached your breaking point, that it's an actual breaking point. And you can continue usually to make it through, or to handle things. But yeah, it gets really frustrating. It gets really frustrating being a strong person, you guys. Like, fuck it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying because you've been strong so many times before that you're not strong for once, or that, it's like being a superhuman. You're still human. But yeah, I just wanted to do like a little like rant and rave about what it is to be highly intuitive, and just some annoying things. If you guys want to drop some like comments about like what's annoying about being highly intuitive, or what being psychic is, like it can be super annoying. And I honestly, sometimes I wish I could just go back. Like I wish I could, like I don't wish I could go back, because I like how much I help people, but sometimes I wish I could completely go back to amnesia and be happy, just existing in this world and doing my 9 to 5 and whatever, and then dying. I wish that was like my end goal sometimes. So yeah, if you guys want to drop some comments, or anything like that about like what you find about being highly intuitive that's annoying to you, I think that would be kind of like a funny post. And I'm sorry, I know I look like complete shit right now, but I just woke up and I slept 8 hours. I feel great. I'm really excited to sleep the next 3 days, and then get back to work, and get back to my hustle. So yeah, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.